Remember how we couldn't finish the Silent Hill 4 LP because you damaged What's-Her-Face too much?
I do, and I honestly felt like I
A soldier's
played...
mess hall.
Oh my god.
Smell of food still wafted from the kitchen.
I played it pretty well.
Scant hours ago, these tables had been
Silent Hill 4 is
men,
just the most
joking in camaraderie over their evening
brutal,
meal.
punishing game in existence.
Just as my father's men do back home in Seraph, at ease because they think themselves safe within the castle walls with no enemy to fight. How could they know the enemy was already among them?
Luckily, these new guys still die to the wall bounce. They're basically exactly the same as the those what do you call those weapons again? It's like what?
Skimtars? Skimtars?
Yeah, sure.
The rating system in Silent Hill is still so weird. All of them. I watched a video the other day where a guy tried to get 0 stars in Silent Hill 1 by like doing everything as bad as humanly possible.
Oh yeah, that video's been recommended to me for a while.
It's pretty good. It's not like groundbreaking or anything, but it's pretty good. Yeah, it's just weird. Like, even these speedrunners who have played this game a billion times are like, I don't quite understand how this one part of it works. And it's like, wow, that's how you know that things are crazy.
Dude, what is going on with the camera angles today? Okay, can I just suck that guy?
No. It's me.
What is going on, dude? Okay, thank you for missing. Okay. Sometimes the targeting works in my favor, and other times it's just weird and it doesn't make any sense.
Can the girl, like, shoot more than one arrow every 45 minutes?
At least she's not completely worthless, and she can take, like, 5 hits, but, when this game gets a lot harder, it becomes a pretty big issue.
How does she get her life back?
It just comes back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, getting 10 stars in Silent Hill 1 is hilarious because it's like, obviously you have to do good and be fast, but it's also like, no, you have to pick up as many items as possible, but also you have to beat a bunch of enemies.
I'll start the story from here next time.
But also you have to beat half of them with fists, or with like kicking them, and half of them with guns. And it's like, what?
That is really weird.
It's really weird. Yeah, the closer you get to 50%, the better it is. So if you kill 200 enemies, it's best to go 100 bullets, 100 kicking them to finish them off. So yeah, I did a speedrun on this channel of Silent Hill 1. It was like...
That actually reminds me of...
less than an hour for sure.
Do you remember how Silent Hill Downpour, if you ended up, like, finishing off your enemies, you get, like, negative karma, and it, like, influences you to get the bad ending?
I do remember that.
It's like, that's cool. I'm glad that was a mechanic they explained.
They certainly didn't. The only thing cool about... And I'll do Downpour eventually, just because I just have to.
I would say it's better than Homecoming.
It's definitely better than
It's still pretty dreadful.
There's a couple parts where you get to explore the city and do side quests, like random side quests. And honestly, I know that sounds really weird for a Silent Hill game, but the side quests are really cool. Like, there's one where you have to figure out, like, how a family was murdered and stuff. And it's just... I think it's really neat.
Yeah. I just remember that game having, like, no, like, inventory or a very limited inventory.
It does have...
So a lot of times the side quests, like, as cool as they are, it feels like the rewards are completely
pointless. Oh, yeah. The only reason you do them is because
you can't even
want to do them.
You don't have permanent guns in that game. I remember that.
So it does have one of the best characters ever, which is the mailman, who's kind of like... like... omnipresent. He's just like always there, and they kind of like not joke about it, but kind of like mention it too.
That mailman's in some other extended Silent Hill media. I think in some of those like graphic novels.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I don't know. He's just like always there, and you're like, hey.
Whoops.
That's my favorite part about the Silent Hill people, when they act like nothing's wrong, and they're like, hey, I'm just delivering the mail, and it's like, you sure? It's like,
my God. If you try to roll when you're next to a pillar, then you jump. Like, this game, has weird context sensitivity.
Why is that there? Oh, just so you can run back.
Down here.
Hey, baby. That's how you should run down the stairs, is just like hang off the side and just like sidle down the hallway. No. I can't use a ladder. Get out of here.
Alright, architecture. Now you have to devise this ladder that disappears into this thin crevice, and I want it to be activated when you touch this lever specifically right here.
Yep. Got
We're
it.
above the zoo. We'll need to cross that bridge.
Also, at least you don't have to do like the Resident Evil 4 Ashley thing where you have to like catch her from the top, and like this girl is way less useless than Ashley.
She's for the most part pretty self-reliant. She can't do the crazy stuff that the prince does, but they get around that by just making her really skinny and she can go through cracks.
You did it!
How much did she get paid for that specific line?
How much did my eardrums get blown out from it?
I want to imagine that they had every other line like recorded, and they were like, "Oh crap, we forgot to record that you did it line," and they like pull her back in for one more second, like, "Just say you did it. You did it." Oh, can I do that again? No. we have to. We're done. We have to print the disc. Let's go. You did it, mate.
Alright, let's see if I can get past these guys. I do not want to fight you.
Wait for me.
We have to move this switch towards the door, and that's it. Alright, we did it.
Speedrun strats. No, the girl said wait for me.
She's fine.
This is literally the worst ending in the game.
Yeah, thank God she's not Ashley tier. My biggest complaint with RE4 Remake, other than the annoying variable aiming, I hate the aiming in RE4 Remake, but the way that Ashley, you can't, like, cheese through, like, rooms and just run through stuff. I mean, it makes sense in terms of, you know, game design, but also I just want to, when I'm playing the game again, especially on, like, professional, I just want to, like, not have to do everything so slowly.
Man, that's literally me. I cannot, but I'm actually gonna have to sue them because of how much they stole my likeness here. Those flips where he flips and then changes direction in like one fell swoop is just Kino.
I think I see how this works. Try pulling yours now.
What if she was like, I can't. Uh-oh.
Okay, thank God. I thought it soft locked.
Is she like not here? She's just standing there.
She's just standing there. That's interesting. Maybe I can make her do it again.
Dude, maybe it's because she wasn't close to you. Uh-oh.
I doubt it. Definitely can't drop off of there. Man, when's the last time I... Wait, I think if I just... Yeah, let's just die. I'll get a closer checkpoint. I should start in this room. This game has a lot of auto checkpoints.
It's so weird how you have to sit there for like 20 seconds while your sand meter goes away.
That didn't happen.
Dude, did it like save her being soft locked? Okay, it's not soft.
I honestly think it's because she was so far away from you.
I guess so.
Pull it again.
I think I see how this works. Try
Yeah, she
pulling
was
yours
not
now.
there the first time. That's so crazy.
I mean, she was still on the stairs, but yeah, I guess I just speed ran it too fast.
Now pull the lever.
No.
Alright, designer, I want you to put half a bridge on a pillar and the pillar can rise.
Why not a full bridge? Hey!
Where does this bridge even go to?
Who writes the checks around here, alright?
Here I am.
But
now I just don't trust Farah at all.
But make it that you have to have 2 people to get through this room.
And you have to do like a lot of like death-defying parkour for it to like do anything. Oh yeah.
You telling me you couldn't have ran up that wall?
No, because I was sidling against it. So
yeah, that does make sense. Oh,
epic.
Wait, I don't get it.
His arm sleeve was torn, so he just decided to tear it off.
Oh my god.
This game, the entire purpose of this game is to get the prince shirtless. He like has like 4 different wardrobe changes that he like rips off more and more of his shirt until he's shirtless.
Hubba.
Hang on. I'm pulling mine.
Even the boxer of this game has shirtless prince, and he's only shirtless for the last 20% of the game.
I'm coming.
Okay. Climbing up a ladder like a peasant? Get out of here.
The prince like does like 2 steps at once.
He's like Gordon Freeman on the
Okay, Gordon Freeman can go up ladders at the speed of light with just 2 feet. He doesn't even need hands.
He doesn't know, he's holding his gun.
I knew that.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't care about realism in that sense. Like, if a game was like, no, I have to have my character slowly climb up a ladder foot by foot and put his gun in it. It's like, no, dude, whatever.
Yeah,
like, I don't care.
In terms of realism ruining a game, a good case study is Callisto Protocol. Everything in Callisto Protocol is so deliberate, and you have to like watch him like go up and down. Come on, just let me.
That's the way to do it.
These guys go away after this happens. That's a pretty weak sound effect. That sounds like a couple bricks falling on the ground, not an entire bridge falling.
It honestly sounded like clapping bricks together.
Yeah.
The switch is broken.
I got you.
No, I need it. It's really broken.
Alright, fine, I'll do it all myself. I'll just jump down here and
You go on down. I'll find
keep
another way in.
randomly...
Try not to take too long.
What? Screw you, Farah.
Could you hurry, please? Slowly.
It's either this or dying.
What? I can't believe that's the way to do it. You still lost a little bit of...
I pushed the sand time, and it still didn't come out. Okay. Go. That's not...
That's not what happened.
No, I pressed A. Okay.
No.
No press buttons.
No. I didn't press A there.
I'm up here.
Ow.
Cool.
There's a great open balcony. Come on.
Oh,
I'll show
speed
you.
run. That was
For
untouchable.
you to say.
Here I am.
Stay there. I'll come down to you.
This is the best written woman I've ever seen in a video game. She has to constantly remind you that she's there.
Yeah, I am.
I'm here.
I know where I am.
Okay.
This gate leads to the baths.
This game
You
just
think
has
you could
such
find your
bizarre
way there?
Of
positional
course,
audio.
finding my way to the baths from here should be easy.
Okay, sweetie.
I'll meet you there.
All right.
I have the volume up so loud, and sometimes the positional audio can still make it be
Oh,
so
that's the first
quiet I
sanctuary I run
can't
into.
even
Could you
hear
direct me
it.
to the baths, please? Well, thank you. Don't mention it. I used to be a bath attendant back when I was alive.
Oh.
The princess
I'll
seething.
meet you at the baths. She orders me around as if I were a servant.
This
It's
room
my own fault.
sucks.
Wait, what is she
Women,
again?
you
Is she
show
like
them you're in charge
royalty or
right from the
I
start,
forget?
they'll
She's the
walk all-
princess of the
I've been
nation
too
that
indulgent.
The
Probably
prince's
because I felt sorry for him.
nation invaded.
Well, it stops now.
I don't need to see this.
Done.
Thank you, each
I'll start the story from here next time.
There's one particularly infamous room in this game that I'd like to finish, just sit down, and then we'll call it a part.
From now on, she'll have to toe the line. That is, assuming I can find her.
I'm gonna bet, like $10, you'll instantly remember the room when you see it.
Alright, bet. I don't remember it because my brain's a goldfish.
I think you'll remember what it looks like.
Question of the part, because this is a new video. What is the most infamous room in any video game ever? Just a single occurrence.
It has to be the water room.
It's the water room in Resident Evil 4.
It has
Thank
to be
you.
the water room.
It's the water room. Another one that a lot of people might say is the library in Halo. Not somehow bringing up Halo twice in one sit down. But so that's the high water mark. Is
what I pressed A.
The high water mark is the water room in Resident Evil 4. It's just so iconic. Everyone knows it. If you've ever played the game, like, you just say the water room and people are like...
And it's bad in the remake, too. And it's specifically because, I mean, it's a really annoying room, but it's because you have Ashley. And you have to make Ashley do stuff that's mandatory.
Yep.
Whoops.
And it's not like it's necessarily, like bad. I'm not even saying, like, the reason for it is because it's bad or whatever. I'm just saying, like... a very infamous room, singular room. So, just let me know if there's anything, YouTube land, anything more hardcore than the water room in Resident Evil 4. I'm sure there's some parts in, like, certain RPGs and whatever where, like... And I'm sure there's something in a Dark Souls game where it's, like... The throne room of Hebagar the Evil, you know, the Wicked.
I don't know much about Dark Souls, but I know there's this room where it's basically completely black. You can only see like a foot in front of you, and it's like a skeleton like den. I know people like hate that place a lot.
That could be one up there for sure.
Any room where you can't see anything is always just the most artificially difficult thing in the world.
No. The scarabs!
Ah, not the scarabs!
Aye! If scarabs came out, like, when there was other normal enemies, they would be very annoying, because you'd be like, oh, I have to
This is a dumb question, but do scarabs even, like, exist in real life?
Pretty sure.
Okay. I know that they're so iconic. I mean, I guess they must be indigenous to like Egypt and stuff. But
it's the
are they that big?
No, I don't think so. That's the key to get into the forbidden whatever in Aladdin, right?
Yeah.
Cave of Wonders. That's it.
Enter the Cave of Wonders
with a scarab. That feel one no gold scarab. We did it, lads.
Because we did that one switch, the placement of those gates is different now, so I can't go up the way I was coming. So we have to do this manually backwards this way to get back to the gate that just opened. Wow.
Heck yeah. Yeah, we got this. Trying to think if there's any other stuff nearly as hardcore as the water room. I'm like thinking through games that I've played a lot.
Yeah, it's
really tough.
It's so infamous that it's hard to come up with anything.
I really, really, really hate the room where it's flooded in MGS2, where you have to take EE through and you have to swim. I really hate that. It could even be moments where, like, not necessarily because it's hard, but because, like, something bad happens. Like, you could even say the Forgotten Capital in FF7, the room where Eris dies, you know? Because, like, you see
I think that's a little bit different. That's
you see
like,
it and you're like, rip.
That's something that is, like, disheartening because of the plot, not
Yeah,
because
that's
of
fair.
gameplay.
That's fair. Wait, I forget. It's been like a year since I played it.
Oh, have you been waiting here all this time?
Does Eris die
I
in
didn't
Rebirth?
realize you meant these baths.
I honestly
I went to
forget.
the other baths, clear
it's up
across
for
the other
debate.
side
That's
of the
right.
city. I had a lovely wash and a rub with fragrant oils. Too bad you weren't there.
This area is cool.
Stop talking to yourself.
Prince is still seething.
Okay, Schizo. What is happening?
He's still seething about Pharaoh being like, I'll meet you at the baths.
That's right, I forgot, because the multi-universe thing. Never mind, I don't want to play the third FF7 remake. I hate multi-universe stuff.
From what I understand, there is like 3 timelines. There's the original timeline, which is where the life stream Eris comes from. And that's the one that helps you at the end of the Sephiroth fight. After, you know, the remake timeline Eris dies. And then you also have the timeline where Zack exists, and that's definitely a different timeline. And Eris is, I guess, dead in that one too. Whoops. Wow, that actually worked.
That's right. Well, maybe the funness that is playing as Zack will make up for...
I'm just not even sure what Zack's going to even do in the next game. He's so, like, irrelevant.
Multi-universe, that's all you need to know.
I love bats. Name a better enemy in games other than bats.
Medusa heads.
It's like the same thing. Any piece of crap flying thing that's annoying.
Snakes in games where you can't hit stuff on the ground. Which is more than you would think!
Happens all the time.
Retro games love to be like, hey, let's put a bunch of enemies that slither on the ground. By the way, you can't duck and shoot. Thanks! You think they would have playtested it 1 second and been like, man, this is annoying.
I think snakes are a good one because not only it's either you can't hit the enemy because it's too small, or they poison you. And
Why is it always gotta be snakes?
And poison is always just a really annoying status effect in any game. Well,
I agree as well. Shallow and pedantic. I think Ferris is the most annoying enemy in any game.
when he's playing some crap slop game that makes him mad.
It's college football 25.
Okay, I mean, that's my statement is still true. Hello? What is going on with the sit down, dog?
Because you get to pick, you play as, if you play in the like single player mode, you get to play as like a position for a team. So you're like, I'm the running back for North Carolina, and the computer just randomly decides when to play you and when to take you out. So you'll like be the only thing that's good with your team. You're like the running back, and you make like a great play, and they're like, yeah, we're just gonna sit you for the next 2.5 quarters. Just no big deal, bro. And it's like, well, I guess that kind of is like real football. So. But he was seething about that yesterday. I need to play Fortnite with him for at least one time before they end the Simpsons stuff. I want to sit on the Simpsons couch with Homer. That's so cool. I ain't gonna spend a single dollar on it because I don't like free-to-play stuff. Deal with it.
At least for like Fortnite, everything is just like cosmetics and stuff.
Yeah,
it's still predatory. Don't get me wrong; it's definitely predatory. Oops.
This is potentially the craziest room so far, just in terms of like, the chances of surviving it, even by like an almost superhuman.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, thank God these stalactites. Do I have that right? What do you think? Is that a stalactite or a stalagmite?
I don't know the difference at all.
Well, one goes up and one goes down. What do
I
you
know.
What do you want to guess?
I'll go with might since you're saying tight.
So you're going to say might's the one going down?
Sure.
All right, let's see.
Although might definitely sounds like it's the one that's coming from the ground.
You ready? I'm really scared. Stalactites are on the ceiling going down.
Okay.
Yes! Yes!
The only one that's easy for me to remember is concave versus convex, because cave is like, it makes me think that it's going inwards like a cave. And then convex is just the opposite.
Yeah, convex is me after Taco Bell. Whoa.
I miss Taco Bell. It's just too expensive to eat anymore.
So they have these $5 and $7 boxes that fill you up pretty good. So what fast food slop has been doing, we honest to goodness, I know people say it all the time, but we honestly rarely get fast food. Maybe like once every 2 weeks. Because I like cooking anyway, so whatever. But anyway, and it's also just too expensive. Anyway, fast food has realized that people are just being like, hey, it's literally the same price to just like go to Chili's. And like, not that Chili's or Applebee's or whatever is anything great, but I mean, it's certainly better than McDonald's. So they've been doing these like meal deals and stuff like that.
That's good.
And yeah, Taco Bell has those dip boxes. There's a $5, a $7, and a $9 one. And honestly, whichever one you get, it will fill you up.
I'm just sick of all these fast food companies making their menus like egregiously expensive so they can show you an app that you have to install on your phone.
I was watching a video on that the other week.
And then the phone app is like, it's super predatory, like constantly gives you like notifications being like, check out this deal. It's like,
hungry yet?
It's literally just like psychologically manipulating you. Okay, here's the room. Let's see if you remember.
All right, here we go. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I remember this, yeah.
This is definitely the most...
Oh, God.
I would say this is the
And it
most
doesn't even look
room.
that bad.
It's mostly figuring out what is even happening, and I think this room
I specifically remember this.
This room also has like a really kind of weird ending to it. When I was playing this blind, I really didn't want to look up anything. This room took me probably like half an hour of me like bumbling around, and it's because of the ending.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I think when you're like, well, this fast food place is expensive, and the answer someone gives you is, well, you got to order on the app.
Yeah.
That's just not. It's not acceptable. It's not like the app should be for like a frequent user, so you can get like points or something. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, if you don't use the app, then you pay double the price. No, that's not what apps are for. It's just like, I always use this as an example, but I'll never forget this conversation. I was talking to someone at a place that was cool.
That was Michael Jackson Sava.
At a place I previously worked about Dead Space, and Dead Space 2 had just come out. Did I ever tell you this? I kind of forget. It's not like it.
Oh, the limited edition thing?
The like extra lore stuff. And Dead Space 2 just came out, and I played it, and this guy was a huge Dead Space fan, and I was like, I really enjoyed it, but I didn't understand this, and this. And he was like, oh, well, you have to read the novel. The novel, explains that, and I was like, no. I was like, that is an unacceptable answer, because the novel shouldn't be explaining a core tenet of the game. Like, the video game that I played, I forget exactly what the question was about, but I was like, I don't understand what happened in the game with the Unitarians or whatever. And he was like, oh, well, that's explained in the novel.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, the novel should be extra bonus stuff.
New Halo does that constantly, too, where they have, like, so much lore in, like, books and other stuff. It's like, no. But
you can...
If you want me to care about the game, put it in the game.
Yeah, you can have, like... There was a reason the Star Wars Extended Universe was, the thing for the longest time until they got rid of it. It's like... It should be nice flavor. Like, I shouldn't watch Return of the Jedi and be like, wait, why is Luke good? And the answer would be, oh, well, you got to read the novel. You got to read this extra novel. No, like, that should explain something that happens afterwards, or like a little bit of extra flavor text. But no. So I look at it as the same thing with the apps. Like, there is no reason, whether it's fast food or retail or anything, where it's like, oh, well, you're a dummy if you don't have the app and get this, and this. It's like, no. It should be extra. It should be like, hey, buddy, thanks for spending money. Here's some bonus points. You can use it to get some rewards and stuff. That's what it should be for. End of discussion. First post, best post, end of thread. Today, OPE was cool. Which, as we know, never happens. Whee! Yeah, it's telling you to go up at the very least, so that's...
That's the thing that when I was playing it, I did not understand. I was looking around in this room forever. I was like, what am I doing? And then I, backtracked everything, but I just didn't realize that you had to climb up to there. But, it is telegraphed, but it's not the most obvious thing either.
Yeah.
Especially when this room is right next to it.
No, I specifically remember that room. Hey, that's our version of the water room in this. It is technically the water room. Oh, you know what? It's not the. I don't know why we didn't mention it. It's not the same thing, but we were talking about the craziest single rooms. If you count the water temple, just like the main room in the water temple, I bet that would be right up there for me.
The funny thing is that everyone hates the water temple. It's not the greatest temple in the world, but I always found that the forest temple is more confusing.
It's pretty... Honestly, all of the adult Ocarina of Time ones are, fairly confusing. Although that's the way it, kind of should be.
But especially the forest temple, because it's pretty non-linear. You can do what you want, and you have to get keys in a very specific way to make it to the bow. And I always found that... no longer anymore. I played Ocarina of Time a billion times. But it's fairly complicated.
Although Ocarina of Time has the coolest... Forest Temple has the coolest boss in the game.
I like the Forest Temple. It's one of my
painting
favorites.
One. Also, the music in Forest Temple is...
Yeah. Do you know that meme?
Group X?
No. There's this guy who made new Forest Temple music, and if you look up Zelda you can find the video.
Okay.
It's a pretty old joke at this point, but I always laugh at it.
That's funny. I'll look it up right now. Just kidding, I can't look up audio stuff because it would go over that loud noise when the prince defeats enemies.
Yeah, I gotta hear this.
Oh, thank God.
Do you think dubstep was inspired by that noise specifically?
Yes, I heard that Skrillex actually...
He played this game once and he's like, I'm about to invent a new genre of music.
He said it. He said, yo, I'm about to cook. By the way,
I heard you like bass boost, so I put bass boost in your bass boost.
Have you heard anyone say the word Skrillex in 2025?
Has anyone said dubstep in 10 years?
To be fair, my favorite genre of music is ska, so I know where to stand. So
ska.
Tobias S. ska.
I don't mind ska, but it's just too samey for me to.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
What?
Except for Streetlight Manifesto, they're actually ska. Frogs. That is an all-time top 5 personal joke meme of all time. And I won't explain further.
I never even met the guy. Oh wait, no, I met him once briefly.
I just always imagine that there's a...
Let's go.
I don't know if I remember his name, but a roving band of persons just going... frogs.
Wow, we will easily be done in 4 seconds.
Have you guys been to Tobias S. Frogs in Columbia, PA? No, wait, I don't think it might be Columbia. In Lancaster, PA somewhere? Go, it's Tobias S. Frogs. It's the greatest. Surely you've been to Frogs!
Before finishing my story.
Okay, bye.
Bye.